Hello and welcome back to the colony with Antz. We are back in the Outer Wilds, as you can tell, and guess where we're going today? Obviously, we're going to go back to Brittle Hollow. Brittle Hollow. We basically live there these days. I don't know why we even start the video on our home planet. We should just start it on Brittle Hollow, shouldn't we? Right. Up we go. I didn't mean to turn the headlights off. Can't turn them back on. That's fine. I don't care. I don't need headlights. So, let's rotate the ship. Can we see Brittle Hollow from here? Yes, we can. Hello. Right, am I confused? Is this Brittle Hollow? Yeah, it is, isn't it? I'm sure it is. I'm not confused. Everything's fine. So, we are going to look for... Is that what we're looking for? Right there in front of us? No, it's not. That's the escape pod. Oh my word! Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, everything's gone wrong. Everything's gone wrong. Ah, but that's what we're looking for. Just there, look. Handy. Let's make our way over to this. So this is where we ended the last video, pretty much. We're not going to go in and try to be cocky, and I don't know how to roll the ship. So we're just going to put it down, nice and gently. That was nice and fast. I was happy with that. No faff. So yeah, so this is where we ended the... Oh, I keep trying to run. I keep trying to press it to run. There is no run. Where we ended the last video. Where we explored this little part here. And this little area. And we ended up discovering that you could get a ship... We went down here, didn't we? Bear with me while I try and just navigate around here and not die. Could have been worse, could have been worse. So yes, we ended up going to, there's a platform where you can summon the ship, which is supposed to take you to something fancy. The other moon. It's supposed to take you to the other moon, isn't it? I think that's what it was. And it goes there, but we got in the ship and we couldn't figure out how to use the ship. It seemed to be a little bit confusing. So we have a couple of options. The Southern Observatory, that's the area, that's what we were trying to go for every time. That's what we were trying to go for originally. That's why we came back to Brittle Hollow, to try and get into the observatory. That's where you summon the ship down there. It's interesting it says that it's untranslated, even though we have translated it before. So I think we'll go for the crossroads first. We know our overall destination is the observatory. So before we get to the observatory... Oh. Interesting. Before we get to the observatory, let's check out this crossroads. And I'm pretty sure the top route that we very quickly saw as we came in takes you to, it's either the crossroads or the observatory again. So are we supposed to jump over there? That's fixed itself. What's going on there? I feel like we are, and I feel like that might end up in my death. Do we try it? Well, we're going to try it, aren't we? Nope. Okay. So we're going to try and aim for that instead. We got it. I'm glad I thought through a little bit. Unidentified signal near... Oh, hello. Hello? Well, that was fortuitous, wasn't it? What are the chances of that working? What does this actually say over here? The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Interesting. That's that one down there. So we've gone to the broken version of that. We haven't gone to the actual version on Brittle Hollow yet. But before we do anything, obviously, let's talk to our comrade over here. Is there anything else for us to look at? So he's got his little camera there. That's... very interesting looking. What is going on there? It's hard to tell with the warped perspective. But that's interesting. Right. Let's talk to this guy who hasn't bothered to get out of his spacesuit. Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Thanks. Where are your eyes? Where am I supposed to focus? Well, I guess that means I've been out for a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. I did. I've spent some time here. A lot of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only, you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. That is a terrible phobia to have. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best service integrity. So I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. That's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah. I mean... Sort of. I learned something. Oh, cool. What is it? I found the Nemai escape pod in Brittle Hollow. Wow, so then the Nemai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system. No, they came here from the rocket, or the scope thing, whatever it was. And they must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod. But what kind of trouble? It blew up. And where did the escape pod launch from? I just told you. This is an amazing discovery. I hope we can find out more about how and why the Nemai arrived here. So that doesn't tell us anything. Oh, I didn't mean to click the same thing again. I'm sorry. Where should I explore? Where shouldn't you explore? Not the whole black hole, actually. That's very... no. Which is unfortunate because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. Yeah, which is this thing over here. Which is interesting. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface. Oh. There goes part of the Hanging City. Trust me, I tried, but if it's like the rest of the Nemai structures here, there's probably a pathway beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nemai, I'd love to hear, if it's not too much trouble. What are you doing out here? I'm an archaeologist, I guess. The archaeologist, I guess, seems I'm all Timber Hearth's got right now. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nemai history, that's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture. For a second there, I thought I hadn't started to record the video, and I was like, I've just done all this and it's a waste of time, but everything's fine. If you have any questions about the Brittle Hollow Nemai, I'm your Hearthian, or I have some knowledge of them, so maybe I can help. Cool, thanks. So that's the Hanging City, which we're not going to be able to get to. But that's interesting. So that's somewhere we haven't... Is that another part that's gone? That's one we haven't been at all, or we're really aware of in the slightest. So I don't know how we get to that. So that's kind of interesting. I'm also not sure what our plan is here. I suppose we go through this, don't we? That's our plan. Boom! Off we go. I thought it was going to throw me out the side for a second. I thought it was gonna. Oh, every time. And I get a little bit scared something's just happened as well, so I panic. It's the first thing I do. Right, so let's go through here then. And again. So this is all new to us. This is exciting. This is exciting. So we have some writing. And that's it. Oh no, there's a lift there we can change the direction of as well. Okay. Let's read this scroll. Something just happened over there? Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. What? Like that, what just happened? Did that just collapse on us? If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Ah, that's... Whoa, hold up. That's possibly why we couldn't get to the moon in the shuttle then. So let's ascend the Quantum Tower. All the way up, please. Oh wow, it was really high. And here we are. So we have a couple of stones here. Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The Southern Observatory is in that direction. grab the probe launcher. Why do I want the probe launcher? I guess to go in there, right? But why? How do we, Yeah, I don't know what that really achieved. So I'm not going to worry about that for now. Let's head up these stairs and see if we can get into this Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Oh. I don't know that I was expecting to come outside. So that's not really helped then, I don't think, has it? Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Yes. So we still don't know how to get into the Tower of Quantum. This is where the stone is. Yeah, there it is. So we still don't know how to get into the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I'm sure we've read this, right? The trees are moving. Yeah, we have. Okay. Let's not worry about that. So I guess it's good to know that we can get here. Ascend these steps to the entrance below. The knowledge... Yeah. I didn't see an entrance. Did anyone else see an entrance? Did I miss something? I mean, yeah, obviously I missed something. Let's not beat around the bush. So this is the entrance. It wants me to use the probe launcher, but I don't get why. It's just stuck to that wall, that's not helping me. And this was the entrance. Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. So if the entrance to the tower is below us, this isn't where I want to be then, is it? I'm supposed to be further down. Because I assumed this was the Tower of Quantum Knowledge and the entrance... That was like the entrance way and I'd made my way inside, but that's not the case. So how do... Oh. Okay. I hadn't realised that was those, fancy walls. But that doesn't help me get up there, does it? So how... I can't jump because it restarts my gravity. So I need to skip halfway up. So how do I achieve that? All I can think at the moment is that we use that there, and then we jump out like halfway up, and assume we can make it all the way across. Because we can't just like move this, can we? It can't just be like Superman and like, hoof! No. That would be crazy. Is it me or is that sun looking quite large? I don't know we have much time left in this world. Right, let's go in here a second and see if we can jump off halfway somewhere. There? No, that is not high enough. Just gonna inch my way around here. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Everything's fine, don't worry. So we're not jumping off here. And then that takes us there. And that's just the broken part. How do we get in there? I know it keeps telling me to use the probe launcher. I don't know why. can't remember how to rotate the probe launcher. Not that I think it really matters. Is there, with this, we haven't been this way yet, have we? Is there going to be something in this direction, perhaps? Towards the southern observatory? Doesn't look like it, because we go across there and... That's looking very dangerous, isn't it? So it looked like maybe there was one other area we could jump out from. I was aiming for about there-ish, but we can't. It's not going to achieve anything. Oh, I'm out of juice. Am I? I know I'm not, but I don't know if that's not me enough to get me up there, is it? There is a little bit of a boost you can get from holding down A. Oh, and the tower's gone. We're into black hole. So the sun didn't collapse, but Brittle Hollow did. So is there something we can see? Because where is... Right, I'm just trying to get my speed adjusted sensibly. So this would be the way up, wouldn't it? So maybe this is what you're supposed to do. Have I been here? Is this the last piece of knowledge? Well, there's no stone that I can see for us to use at the moment. I mean, it's higher up. I assume the tower's rotating, which is what's causing me to lose my alignment all the time. Well, there's a scroll there. I cannot see a scroll wall. Oh god, we're almost out of oxygen. Ha 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 ha. Now there's a scroll wall. And there's another scroll wall. Why? Too close. Welcome, Solanam. Your arrival here means you completed your preparations on Giant's Deep. Oh. And are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it carried me and many in our clan before me, to the moon's 6th and most secret location. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon, but remember this final rule. To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Be curious on your journey. I feel like that wasn't as helpful as maybe it could have been. But there is another scroll. I don't know that we're going to have time to grab it and read it. As we are now slowly choking to death. Nope. Darn. Darn. Oh. Okay. Do your thing. Do your thing. So is the best thing for us just to go straight into the black hole then? Do we have to wait for the Tower of Quantum Knowledge to be subsumed into the black hole? Or can we just jump in? Because I feel I didn't get the precious knowledge of how to get to the quantum moon. Kind of got a bit of information on what to do at the quantum moon. Wait until something's on the North Pole so you can unlock the sixth location. But I'm not sure that entirely helps us if we can't actually get to the moon. And where are you, Brittle Hollow? There you are. I'm a-coming for you. So if we're just gonna... Should we just head straight into the moon? Is that what we're gonna do now? To the black hole, sorry? We're gonna try to not slam into it? Oh my god. Well, I mean, that'll do. We're near the escape pod, which means there's a route... Ooh, nope. Which means there's a route down from here. We're not going to use the ship again, that's fine. So let's just go for it. So that's the question. Does everything already exist on the other side of the black hole, or do you have to wait for Brittle Hollow to be destroyed first? You have to wait for Brittle Hollow to be destroyed first. Interesting. Interesting. So I'm kind of stuck at the moment then. And that would take us back to Brittle Hollow, I suppose, but it's not really going to help us much. What I could do with is dying, to be honest. But I don't know... I was trying to hit myself into it. What is... Oh, it's the twins, isn't it? I was going to say, am I close enough to get to whatever that is, but no. Can I go back in? No, if I go back into the white hole, I'll just get shot out the other side, won't I? Be quite interesting, maybe not for like video purposes, but I think it'd be interesting just to sit here and just watch like Brittle Hollow slowly arrive through the white hole. Like, is that something that's just come through there? Has that done it? Yes, perfect. So it seems silly, but that's going to be a lot quicker than going into that station, getting it aligned, going back to Brittle Hollow, from there trying to figure out a way, probably to the Southern Observatory first is what we want to do. We don't want to go to Tower of Quantum Knowledge until it's actually fallen in. And that took a good 15 minutes for that to happen. So that's interesting. That's the first thing in the game we can't do until some time has passed. And as we are already on a bit of a tight schedule, you know, with the sun about to explode and everything, that's interesting. Where are you? There you are. Okay. So we're going to try not to slam into anything. And barely make that. Okay, we're going to be a bit more gentle here, so we're going to try and match velocity now before we actually smash into it. And then I think the best thing for us to do is to find the... There it is. How do you roll? I suppose it'll align us when we get close to the surface, won't it? So it won't be that much of a problem. So this is what we're looking for over here. I'm just trying to look for where the... Where's the little housing section thing? Where is it? Like, where's the actual... Oh, there it is. I see it. We probably could go down to the... Oh, that's the wrong way. We're fine. Use our ground camera. That'll do. One thing that Andy pointed out, by the way, massive thank you to Andy for gifting me the game, by the way. But the altimeter, which I use for taking off to make sure I've broken gravity, I never actually really use it. That's how you do the headlights. I never really use it when we're trying to land, which is foolish. It'd be very helpful. But the altimeter, like bubble thing that actually moves up and down to show you your height, is actually a little model of the shuttle, which I thought was a beautiful little touch. Beautiful little touch. Oh, can't run. Let's not do that. So, we will try and head for the Southern Observatory then. And there are probably faster ways to get where we're trying to go. Am I stuck? Oh, it's a bench. But at least we know where we're going, we know where we are. And I don't think this goes to the Southern Observatory, this route, but... Oh, it does. Okay, fine, we'll take this route then. Wrong way. There we go. And that's going to drop us in the middle of nowhere, and we're going to have to try and hit this one here. That's beautifully awkward. And if we miss it, into the black hole. We're okay, we're okay. Right. No way of reversing that, so that was a one-way trip. I think we're going to have to jump. Oh, either way we're going to have to jump. Okay. That little boost with the A. I can't remember who it was that mentioned that on the comments on the last video, but they said that if once you're using the boosters with the trigger, you can use A to give you a little boost up or down, whichever way you're going, which is actually incredibly helpful. I don't know if I'm supposed to be heading over there or over there. Weirdly, it's not the most obvious route. Well, I suppose either way then, because they both have the things there, right? So should we try and go for the left? Wonderful. Oh, I mean, that little boost is already just been absolutely invaluable. And this is going to be a little bit tricky then. So we're going to need to jump, or boost, and then boost, boost. Booster, boost. Whew. I don't know if I could have made that without that booster boost. That may have saved my life. So I think... Yeah, I think that wall's going to be one of the old... flip the old gravity around... Ooh, I almost messed that up. Doohickeys. So we're going to go along here. And it's not going to work here because there are no crystals. I am now entirely confused as to which side we're on. Is this the side we came? No, this is all new. Okay, excellent. I'm glad that worked out. I don't know which way gravity is, so I don't know what's going to happen if we... We can't pick that up? No. Are we in the right place? Not quite. So we need to go... We need to go up there, but if I jump... Oh, yeah. Alright. I felt that was a wee bit close, but that's okay. I didn't think there'd be anything that way, but I always like to check to make sure. And now we're heading over there, I guess? I can't see where else we would go. I don't know if we could make it to that, but is that where we're supposed to be going? Oh no, we could. We could. Okay. That boost is a lot stronger than I anticipate. Have we just made it to the Southern Observatory? That's massive. That's massive. We've been trying to get here for so long. And is this going to open the door? So that takes us to the South Pole entrance. Right. Yeah, there's the dome. So we have another one of these. What does this show us? That looks like, deep. Deep, deep. Giant's Deep. Thank you. Conway, Daz and I were lifting the orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Conway, you should have seen it. We'd thought it was impossible for any cannon component to sink, even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface of the South Pole, I'll be delighted to show you. The trailhead starts at Brittle Hollow's equator. So that's interesting. Does that mean the way to the quantum moon is through the core of Giant's Deep? Is that what we've just been told? Where has this taken us? Oh, this is Giant's Deep. Well, that's interesting. So I suppose if you hadn't... So we're supposed to go here and figure out how to get below the current from here. Is that what we're saying? That's what I would take from that. There is just a big dip in the ground there. There's a route up there to something else. What do these do? Is this stupid? We're okay. So they... Oh, wow. So they are recreations of the phenomena on Giant's Deep. Cassava's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit, but one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this has happened. An update. It's now clear there are two different types of cyclone. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These are cyclones Cassava typically used to send components into orbit. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. My gratitude to Spire. Conway is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by this secondary type of cyclone. But was it really necessary to build me a model to tell me that? The model will be useful as we continue exploring. Also, I very much wanted to make a model. So, clockwise goes up, anti-clockwise goes down. So if we go to Giant's Deep and find an anti-clockwise spinning cyclone, we can get beneath the current. That seems very close to us. Oh, and there's Giant's Deep now, look. Just behind there, there it is. How wonderfully timed. So what are all these things? Nope, I am none the wiser. What am I looking at? Oh, these are all the different planets. Because that's Hearthia, the Hearth, our planet. Which has a moon? Oh no, that's the sun and that's the planet that's going around it. I see. This is Brittle Hollow. That's Giant's Deep. Also, you can just turn them all on. It didn't work for the first one. I'm not sure what that one is, and the closest one. What is the closest one? The twins. Timberhearth. Is that the twins? Doesn't look like the twins. I suppose there are two of them, but I just assumed it was a moon rather than twins. What? That's the white hole, is it? Oh no, that's Bramblicious. What on earth is that, though? At a massive, massive distance from the sun, like significantly further than we've had to go. Is that the quantum moon? Is that showing the quantum moon flicking in and out of various places and existing in the same place at the same time? That's all I can think it might be. Then why is it called a moon of Brittle Hollow then? What have we learned thus far in our search for the eye of the universe? Those of us on the vessel originally followed the eye signal to the star system, but we were unable to warp to the eye itself. The locator we built on the atoll rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the eye signal. The eye has stopped emitting its signal. Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around this star system's sun. This would mean the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. Suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found. How can you suggest that? The eye signal called out to summon us to this star system. I'm aware, I grew up hearing on the eye's story. You're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. So that's the eye. So that's like the hypothesized location of the eye at a vast, vast distance away from... Hello? From the star. How should our search methods change as we continue our search for the eye of the universe? We know what the eye looks like, thanks to the quantum moon. Ooh, so what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. We'd need to build a probe launcher mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape the gravity's pull. Giant's Deep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch, and it's moonless except when the quantum moon is visited. So the quantum moon visits all the planets? So that's why they built the cannon then, which I think we kind of knew, but it's nice to have that kind of clarified. As we couldn't find the eye signal using two different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue this search method. Yes, it did fail, obviously. Mallow's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Raimi and Pi about the technology they're developing? I don't recall hearing those names before. Well, oops. Very interesting. Very interesting. So I wouldn't mind getting that last scroll in the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. But otherwise, next time, I suspect, because the video is going to be getting on in length a wee bit, next time we need to head, and we can't go down, we need to go out. That's tricky, because our ship is nowhere near. We need to head to Giant's Deep, and I'm trying to run and I can't. We need to head to Giant's Deep and try and... Hello, sun. Hello, very large sun. I can't get into his ship. I was going to say, can I get into the core from here? Very, very easily. I'd think... Oh no, the observatory's still there. Or the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, sorry. We are starting to get bits around here, though. It's just awkward that we have to wait, really, isn't it? It doesn't look like there's anything particularly interesting to look at. Maybe what's this? Maybe it's not very interesting, actually, whatsoever. I think we just saw a piece come through, though, which is interesting in itself. There can't be... No, there's more. That's the first time we've actually seen stuff come through the white hole. That's fascinating. Is that the... No, it's not, is it? But it looks like it's close, because it's got the gravity stones on it. That's interesting. So we haven't been to whatever that is. Stuff does seem to be coming through thick and fast now, doesn't it? It's very hard to try and get your bearings on the stuff that's come through. Like, this looks like something we should be interested in finding with the gravity stones. But how on earth would we go about doing that with, like, basically no reference? Trying to see if there's anything interesting for us to read or anything. It looks like it might be part of the route to the observatory, perhaps? So, possible change of plan. I was going to cut you back in once I'd managed to wait for the tower to pop out of the white hole, but then the interloper came past rather close and looking like I might be able to get to it. Although there's not looking like that anymore with my critical fuel level. I just must have missed it. I think I've just gone past it now, haven't I? Oh, maybe not. Maybe we're okay. Maybe we're okay. I don't know if there's going to be anything interesting on it. It looks like it is rather small. I don't know if it's even going to have gravity. Oh, it does, which is good, because we are out of... Oh, and I immediately died! Oh, man. We landed on the interloper, though. I couldn't see anything there, but there must be something, right? There's got to be something on everything. So we do still need to get that last scroll from the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. But it might not be as critical, because maybe that getting to the bottom of Giant's Deep is more what we're looking for. Excuse me. So we're going to leave that there then. This game, this game, I feel like I could play it forever. It's so good. It is so good. I hope you're enjoying it just half as much as I am. I really do, because I love this game so much. Again, a massive thank you to Andy. If you are enjoying it, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all those good things. Don't forget I stream Wednesdays at 7 PM UK time. At the moment, there is a poll, which will be finished by the time you see this video. There's a poll for what the next stream game is going to be. It's looking like it's going to be Total War Warhammer 2, so come along and see that if you're interested. Or if you want to see me be bad at games, which you must enjoy if you're watching me play anything whatsoever. It'd be wonderful to see you there. Otherwise, I'll see you next time in the Outer Wilds. And as always, thank you very much for joining me.